came in the club, what you asked me? Be honest.
I said, are we going to fight? I went up to your table by myself.
No, you
had
did not.
How many people you had?
Say that.
Come on, man. You're not confident. You got to roll with a million
people.
people. I roll by myself.
Are we going to be friends after the fight? Then you asked, was we going to be friends after the fight or no?
You talking about? I said we can be friends after the fight. Doesn't everybody do that? You're weird. You got no class. You got no class. So you want to just act big and bad in the club? Come on, man. Relax.
For the people, they saw each other in the club here in L.A. and it kind of went left. Let's get back to the fight. Let's get back to the fight. Guys, the winner of this fight, in your opinion, takes his place where when we talk about this division? 140, 135, in your opinion, Ryan?
The top. Nobody else could do this. Nobody else could put this type of event. So whoever wins this is on top. It's point blank simple. It's, whoever wins is the face of boxing, like everybody's been saying, and I truly believe that. After this, everybody's pay-per-view numbers are going to go up, either for him or myself, and it's just that simple.
Gervonta, your impressions. The winner of this fight is where in this division?
I feel as though I'm already that guy in the sport. Canelo going out the door. All these guys I'm the face of boxing. Let's just say that. And after this one, it's just me getting over the hump. That's it.
We'll wrap it up with this. Because we're in Los Angeles, Hollywood, all these people have come out here. I always like to ask you guys this.
He brought his whole family. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. No. For all these people who are going to turn into Showtime pay-per-view, come out to Las Vegas, spend their money, Ryan Garcia, tell these folk what they're going to get April 22nd.
You're going to get a special moment. You can feel the energy. Something special is going to happen. Stay tuned. I'm going to knock him out. That's it.
Gervonta Tank Davis, tell the people what's going to happen on April 22nd and what they're going to get.
I'm going to knock him out. Nah, but it's gonna be an explosive fight, man. I mean, if you don't watch boxing, this the fight to watch for sure. If you can get there, make sure y'all there. If you can't, make sure y'all buy the pay-per-view because it's gonna be a good one for me.
There it is. Again, April 22nd, T-Mobile Arena, the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas. And it's being produced, and it goes down on Showtime pay-per-view. Tickets on sale tomorrow. AXS.com, the pre-sale until 10 p.m. tonight. Use the code BOXING. It's what you want, folks. It's what boxing needs, what the sport needs. Two unbeaten at their best, in their prime, going at it, daring to be great. Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia, thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for coming out, for tuning in. We'll see you April 22nd on Showtime pay-per-view. We're going one group shot. Good job. Good job, brother. Good job. You did it. You know what I mean? You did it. That's what I was thinking about. That's what I was thinking of. Remember that?
Media, while we're doing this group shot, we'll let you know that Ryan Garcia...
Brian Campbell and Ariel Helwani back with you here in Jersey City. You're looking live in Beverly Hills. Day 2 of the Gervonta Davis King Ryan Garcia press conference. And Ariel, I'd say it was a advancement of the iciness between them on day 2. A lot of little fireworks and jabs we saw here.
Loved it. Loved everything about it. Loved today's more than yesterday's. Obviously, they were a little more on time, but the tension, the back and forth. I mean, can we just talk about the characters on stage right now? The characters are... Look at Joe Goosen over there. I mean, he looks fantastic.
Well, he's the best dressed man in boxing going back about 4 decades, and Joe Cool.
Mr. Ford over there is looking pretty damn good as well.
Calvin Ford, the trainer of Gervonta Davis, shining.
Leonard Ellerby looking looking tremendous with the new
I mean,
beard.
am I getting Uncle Phil vibes?
Very
from
much
Bel Air.
so.
They're in Beverly Hills.
The
Close
fashion
enough.
is just, there was once a time where guys would show up in their tracksuits or whatever. Not today. I love Ryan. Maybe one or two more cargo pockets than I would ask for on my pants, but it's a nice move.
All right, let's talk for a little minute. Both of these press conferences, yesterday at New York and today, were pretty underwhelming. But at the end of the day, what did we expect? I don't know what you expected. And in reality, I don't really know what I expected. So I apologize. My last stream crashed. So I have a brand new computer. But I upgraded the memory from 16 gigs to 32 gigs. And the memory cards I have are not compatible. The RAM I have is not compatible with my PC. So it's been causing my streams to crash. But I'm going to correct that between tonight and tomorrow. We have another stream coming up in an hour and a half between Tim Zhu and Tony Harrison from Australia. So I'm going to go ahead and say, like I did in my preview video and I did yesterday, I got Tank Davis, but I'm not counting Ryan Garcia out. And he can't be mad at that. He's got to show us. Tank Davis is proven. But however, Tank Davis has been known to be a starter. He struggled with Isaac Cruz, beat him clearly. He struggled with Mario Barrios until he had to go out there and stop him. He struggled with Leo Santa Cruz early. The fight wasn't that long. And then who else did he struggle with? He struggled with Rolly until he knocks him out. And then the guys he does struggle with, he does go out there to knock him out. But Ryan Garcia is better than Mario Barrios. Ryan Garcia, in my opinion, is about a level or so above Isaac Cruz. Ryan Garcia is better than Rolly Romero. You see what I'm saying? What up, Francisco? So I'm giving Ryan Garcia a chance, but I'm not confident. Now, I'm going to pick Gervonta Tank Davis. I think that's only smart. It is a 136-pound catch weight. There's a 10-pound rehydration clause on Ryan Garcia. I don't know if he can't come into fight day more than 146 or come into the ring more than 146. I don't know. Or fight night 146. We don't know. There's going to be at least 3 episodes of All Access. One is going to be on April the 1st, episode 1. Episode 2, April the 7th. And then we don't know what they're going to be doing for fight week. And then it's going to be another episode or 2 weeks before the fight. And then there's going to be another episode on after the fight, the epilogue. So I'm guessing, wait, let's see if he's talking to Showtime.
Seems like he is really enjoying the.
We'll see if he was getting the interview. So, only time is going to tell. But as it stands right now, for example, how many people are watching this stream? Yesterday, there was up to 60,000 watching on all platforms. Today, it's a little bit lower, but still for boxing press conferences, that is a lot. And by the way, I don't think that Tank Davis is wearing a purse. It's more of a handbag, a man bag, or a satchel. Indiana Jones had satchels. Who else had a satchel? Somebody else. I think motherfucking Riddick, Vin Diesel, I think he had a satchel. You keep like jewels and tools, some sand. They seem to be like very durable. You can like hang that shit from some shit and swing with it. He's not wearing no cheap shit. He's not wearing no cheap. There's Kenneth Bahari, I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. He's the head of media over at PBC and PR. But he's talking to ESPN. I wonder what he's saying.
Really great to see
you hear that. So now April the 22nd is going to be a fight. PBC on Fox pay-per-view and on DAZN. I'm interested in who's going to be controlling the fight or the broadcast fights outside of the States. Likely be the Zone, and then they split it with Showtime. I'm guessing that's what it's going to be. But it's going to be a dual broadcast. You'll be able to purchase from Showtime or the Zone. I wonder if they're going to combine commentary teams or if they're going to do their own separate broadcasts. Judging by the way they did the press conferences, they both shared the same feed. So I'm guessing they may mix up the commentary team Abner Maris being the weakest one. We got to have Morrow. We got to have Al Bernstein. So who are the two you're going to take from the zone? Chris Mannix? Are you going to take the Latin Snake, Sergio Mora? Or Ty Grisham? Which two you going to take? Give me Mannix and give me the Latin Snake. Sorry, Ty Grisham, because basically Mora Ronaldo is that same role. So on a broadcast team, if it's going to be 4, cut Abner Maris and cut Ty Grisham. Give me Bernstein, Morrow, Mannix, and the Latin Snake. That's if they split the broadcast team. And then, of course, you got to keep Steve Farhood and Steve Gray. You know, Steve Farhood with the unofficial scores. And you got to have Steve Gray doing the post-fight interviews along with Chris Mannix, I guess. You know they're going to try to split it. You know they're going to try to split it up. But what broadcast would you purchase? Would you purchase from the Zone or would you purchase from Showtime? I'm purchasing from Showtime, baby. The Zone is on my shit list. I'm interested in what the social media buildup is going to be from this. If it's a 3-man team, then definitely give me Morrow, Bernie, and the Latin Snake. Because you got to have a boxer. I'm talking about at the commentary table. Remember, over on the Zone is Grisham at the commentary table. Over on the Zone is Grisham, Mannix, and Sergio Mora. Over on Showtime is Mora Ronaldo, Al Bernstein, and Abner Maris. So if it's going to be 4, you know, it was 4 for Mayweather Pacquiao, wasn't it? Didn't they do 2 and 2? I don't remember. But I don't know. I'm getting a little hype. And the fact that we don't have to wait forever until the fight. I just hope that both fighters, you know, don't get hurt, you know, go sequester away in camp. Remember, the fight's only, 6 weeks away? Less than. So they got to get it together, man. Oh, the Zone is on my shit list. They tried to charge me. I put my subscription on pause, and they still tried to charge my food stamp card anyway. I pay for the Zone and food stamps. I don't give them none of my money. I even pay for the Zone in food stamps, and you know you got to pay a little extra. I pay for the Zone in food stamps, or I put them on my Cash App card. They don't go on the credit card, and they don't go on none of my bank cards. Nope. They're predatory. They're like Planet Fitness. Like once you sign up, you can never get out. Like you can't. They give you a hard ass time. Like nope. Nope. Yeah, where's Brian Kenny? That is a good question. We haven't seen him in a while. But nope. The Zone don't get none of my good cards. They get the bullshit. They get the stamps or they get the Cash App. Yup, I pay them in EBT, Section 8. I get the voucher. I pay the Zone in the EBT voucher. Nope. They will charge the shit out your card if you let them. I'm not even lying. No joke. They will charge the shit out of your card. The Zone ain't no motherfucking joke. But I'm interested to see what the undercard's going to be. Are they going to match PBC fighters with the Zone fighters, Golden Boy fighters? Don't expect for the undercard to be good, by the way. Thanks for the super chat, South Central. I'm getting a little hyped, too. Already got my tickets for Plant Benavidez fight. I ain't going to lie. I'm getting a little... Caleb Plant, David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant it's got some erotica to it. It's a very erotic fight. I like it. It's sexy, isn't it? It's sexy from a boxing fan standpoint, right? You know, I'm digging that card too. With the family Ramos, the Ramos family. You know, I'm digging that card. By the way, don't be surprised. I'm telling you, this pay-per-view is going to be $74.99, Tank versus Ryan Garcia, or it might be $79.99 because the Zone likes to charge people $80 for pay-per-views. The animals, degenerate animals. And they copyright you for anything. They be stealing your videos and shit. Like, let me not start. I just want to promote the fights. The Zone, get up my back, the Zone. I just want to promote the fights, man. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I wonder what he's talking about. wonder what he's talking about. We can't hear it though.
They see you get them out of there early. I have Tank Davis in my top 10 pound for pound on CBS Sports because I've seen the times he's been tested. I see the adjustments he makes. I see him as one of the most efficient counterpunchers in this game on a level of almost Canelo Alvarez-like in that regard, where, you know, he doesn't throw that punch. Jermell Charlo, another great patient counterpuncher, where they wait for the moment where they can significantly alter and even end the fight to land that big shot. Tank against Hector Luis Garcia took his time against a savvy fighter. Wasn't afraid at the potential of, if I get injured here, if I lose here, this can all fall apart. Felt he needed the rounds to stay ready and stay sharp. And even though it was his power that ultimately won it, the way he broke Hector Luis Garcia down over time, taking his time, Tank's a technician. And I think that's been lost on a lot of people. And it can be when you see a guy tatted up.
Seriously though, does anybody want to take that leap of faith and actually has Ryan Garcia winning? Anybody out there got Ryan? I mean, I believe he's got the skill set, but we got to see it. You see what I'm saying? He's still somewhat unproven to me. But he does have the skill set. You know, he can box. He's got the size. The rehydration clause, let me tell you how I feel about the rehydration clause. You signed the contract. However, I do feel that if he didn't take the rehydration clause, there wasn't going to be no fight. But I don't make big deals out of weight and clauses because it's like at the end of the day, you signed it. You see what I'm saying? But it's a shame that boxing is known for that, you know, where it's like, all right, cool. We know that you carry around some extra weight. So we're going to make, I'm not a fan of rehydration clauses. I'm just not a fan of them. I'm not a fan of them. But at the same time, it's like you signed the contract for it. You see what I'm saying? But I do not feel that this fight would have happened if Leonard Ellaby and Floyd Mayweather were involved in a promotional aspect. I don't even feel personally that Al Heyman wanted to fight. I don't feel he wanted to fight. I feel that he wanted to keep shit in-house. And also, PBC has that reputation. You know? The hell with what we want to say about Enoya versus Fulton. That's a big deal, but at the end of the day, that was too much money from the Japanese audience to pass up. You see what I'm saying? But I don't feel that PBC wanted this fight, not as much as Ryan Garcia pushed for it. And then the catch weight. I don't think the catch weight is Tank Davis. I think that's more PBC. That's what I think. My personal opinion. But anyway, how you guys been, man? We got to stream again in about an hour and 15 minutes for the Tim Tszyu, Tony Harrison final press conference. And then it's date night for me. So I got to go hang out with my girl and probably get a haircut or something. But what's going on? You guys all right? I'm kind of hyped. The boxing, you know, as you can see, I've been pumping out content, getting back into the boxing mood. But at the end of the day, nothing's really changed where I still don't feel like covering boxing full time. I'm going to do it full time, we got some cracking fights. But at the end of the day, I still want to do more. You know, I'm still going to be covering news and shit. And people have been bitching at me like, man, I thought this was a boxing channel and all that. And I'm like, yo, man, just get off my back, you know? Thanks for the super chat, Louise. Jab keeps Tank out. Then when he tries to get into speed and power, will Tank at bay or will keep Tank at bay or will get him caught, in my opinion. So you're giving him a chance. You're giving Ryan Garcia a chance because, yeah, Ryan Garcia's got a box. As we've seen, Tank Davis is a late starter. And, you know, it got to a point where Mario Barrios, he literally had to chase him down. And when it came to Isaac Cruz, he had to turn it up. Rolly Romero was laying hands on him. But Rolly Romero was big. And why didn't Rolly Romero get a weight, you know, a rehydration clause? We didn't hear nothing about that. Rolly was huge in there. You know, so once again, you know, we can bitch and complain about it, but at the end of the day, Ryan Garcia signed the contract. He signed the contract. Also, Tank Davis got personal space issues. Why is he always violating his fighters' personal space, getting all in their faces and putting fists up and shit? You know, if I was a promoter or a manager, I'd be like, man, You know, because everybody ain't gonna be having it. Somebody ain't gonna fucking smack him or smack his hand out the way. Then it's like, you know, that shit, listen, you know, that shit can cost a fight. And remember, he pushed Rolly off of that 45-foot stage. I thought Rolly was finished. I don't know how he survived that drop. I don't know how Rolly survived that 65-foot, 3-story drop. I'm surprised Tank ain't catch another case. Pushed the man damn near off the Statue of Liberty. You know? I'm just saying. And he did the way he did it. I want to show the clip. I'm going to show the clip now. Davis, I'm going to show the clip now. I was so concerned, and he did it in such a psychopathic way. It was a little tap. And then Rolly went like, oh, like he's fucking flying, man. He pushed the man like fucking 190 feet. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find a face off. Hold on. Look, he pushed him like 190 feet. Oh, shit. Oh! Luckily, somebody caught him. Tank sinister, man. Pushed that man 300 feet. Look, straight out of frame. Where's he at? It was messed up. And then he looked at him fall. Damn. You ain't right, Tank. You got to get it together. So, yeah, let me get up out of here. We're going to be back in about an hour for the Tony Harrison versus Tim Tszyu press conference. Here, I'm going to put the link up for you in the chat. We got one more press conference coming. Tony Harrison been cooking Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu got some hardcore fans, and man, I love them, but they can be fucking annoying. They think Tim Tszyu is fucking Joe Frazier. For real. They think Tim Tszyu is the reincarnation of Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Robinson. Like, they ride hard. Like, man, Tim Tszyu fans are loyal. Like, them dudes are loyal. Here is the press conference link. Then push poor old Rolly Romero 400 feet off that stage. I'm surprised Rolly ain't break every bone in his body. So I'm getting up out of here, guys. We're going to see you in about an hour and a half. Take your time out. Like the video, subscribe. I apologize for my stream crashing earlier. I got some new RAM in my computer, so it's not really compatible. So basically, we streamed the press conference for Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia in 2 videos. So I'm going to edit the music out of the first part, and everything should be back to normal tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.